Alrighty. So for the shearing blank, I've started the file here. You're going to want to, this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. Similar to the irregular polygon in that I'm only going to draw half of it. And in this case, I'm going to draw the left half of it. This one is a lot bigger. You'll see that it's 4 feet across. The other one was like, all inches. This is all inches here too, but it's going to take up a little bit more room on our drawing board here. So just like with the irregular polygon, I'm actually going to start with a vertical line. This one I'm going to make precisely 16 tall. All right, so I just go straight up and I'm going to make that 16 and hit enter. That's going to get us this kind of distance here, somewhere to start. Okay, now in theory, I've just drawn it here. Right, I'm going to start by going over 3 because that's half of 6. So I go straight this way, go over 3, and then I'm going to come up at this angle. Okay, now if I go straight up, that's 90. You can see that it starts counting down. So it's not going to be 15 degrees that I draw this, right? It's going to be 90 minus 15, which is 75. So I'm just going to make it plenty long enough. I don't care how long, just as long as it's, 12 is fine. I'm going to tab over, I'm going to make this 75 degrees. All right, that way I'm at least drawing it at the correct angle. All right, you can see that this is 5 up. So in order to do that properly, I'm going to do an offset. I'm going to make it 5, and I'm going to just offset this little guy straight up, and there it is. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is going to trim out, that this is going to be this little notch here. All right, now if I want to, and I will, I'm going to start like erasing some of these things. I'm going to leave the top edge of that just because I know it marks kind of this point here. All right, but now I got that. I can get rid of this and that, and really, because that's the only parts that I needed there. Okay, now from the center over to here is 8, right? Because it was 16 going the whole width here, so it's 8. This first part was 3, so this is another 5. So I know that I can go here and draw directly to the left exactly 5, and then I can go up at an angle. All right, now I don't know how long this is going to be. I know that this is 8 in that direction. This is going to be longer than 8, so I'm just going to make it nice and long, and I'm going to do it at the right angle. So if this is 180 and I need it to be 30 degrees to that, I'm going to have to subtract. So I'm making it plenty long enough, and I'm going to tab over 180 minus 30 is 150, and that's that. All right. So just like I did this other thing over here, I'm going to have to start marking things down a little bit. So in this case, I'm going to draw a line that goes straight over 8. And I'm going to draw another line that goes straight over 8. And then I'm going to draw a line that goes nice and high up here. All right, again, maybe I'll just, I'll go up like that high. All right, so this edge that I just drew here is definitely going to be this edge. But I'm going to have to start marking where these things go. So I find this endpoint, I'm going to draw a line straight up. That intersection point is what I need, okay? Because that's going to tell me where this next line starts, right? And that one's going to be at 15 degrees. So I got to make sure that I'm at that intersection point. My object snap is not picking up intersection, so there it is. All right. So now I can go there and I can draw my line. I got to draw it at least to this edge. So I'm going to go past it and I'm going to do it at 15 degrees, right? Again, we can see over here that it's 180 minus 15 is going to be 165. So just tab 165, enter. All right. And then enter again. Again, I can go back and just start trimming some of these things so that I know that they're accurate, right? Um, The reality is I don't need any of those anymore. Right? I don't need this guy, right? Because now we've got this whole kind of bottom edge working. Now we've gone up there. I don't know how long that line is. It doesn't tell me, but I know that this one was going to this 16 line. All right. And I can also see that up here, right, is 16 from this notch to that notch. So it's 8 from there over. I know this was in the middle. So from here, that's why I didn't erase this, I can now go straight left 8. All right. From there, I can go up at an angle. I don't know how far. I know it's longer than 3, and it's at a 30-degree angle. So if I go up straight, that says 90. You can see that it's actually counting up. So I'm going to make it 90 plus 30. So I tab over 120 degrees, enter, and there's that. All right, now in order to get this distance, I'm going to go up 3 exactly, and then I'm going to go to the left, just so I get a point where I know I can, like I say, okay, that's right. I know this is a 30-degree line. I know that it goes up a vertical distance of 3, and then I can start, figuring things out again. I'm not actually going to delete this because this line, actually, I probably should have made it exact. I'll do that again. You can see this goes over exactly 11 and then another 5. So I might as well do that now. All right, so I'm going to start here, go to the left 11, and then go to the left another 5. All right. You can see how that's lining up, right? So like that's how we're kind of doing this properly. I can end this line now. So at that end point, I know I can draw a line that goes straight down at 45 degrees. I know it goes over 5. Obviously, it's going to go down 5 as well because it's at a 45-degree angle. So I go here to this end point. I'm just going to draw plenty long enough. And I am going to make sure that if it's at 45, we can say that's 90 plus 45 would be 135. So I'm going to do tab 135, enter. All right. This gets me all of these measurements. They're all accurate now. All right. So I can really start to trim this up. All right. You can see how all these drawings are just getting more and more complicated as you learn some of these skills. All right. I can get rid of that line now. Don't need that. All right. So now it's half done with the exception of this little box. In order to do that box properly, I'm actually going to offset this line up 3. Go here. I'm going to go up 3, and then I'm going to do it again, up 3. You can imply that this is all connected, so we can just connect these two here. So these will create that right angle I'm looking for. All right, now I'm going to offset in this direction 6. So we go there, we change it to 6. We can offset from there to there. Trim up those last 2 pieces. One there, one there. Okay, now my drawing is essentially done. The last thing I gotta do is mirror. So I will mirror, select objects. I'm gonna mirror all of them. And just like on the irregular polygon, I am going to do it that way. I don't want to erase.